Peace of mind. It's something that all of us want, and yet there are times when no matter what you do, you just can't seem to get it. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what I do and why it works. I'm Dr. Bruce Hoag from PsychHacks.com, and if you're struggling with peace of mind, then you'll want to watch this video because there's one thing that you can do right now to get it. One of the most unproductive activities you can ever engage in is to worry. Now, on the face of it, I'm sure you agree. You know from your own experience that when there's something on your mind, something lurking in the background, that makes it much more difficult to concentrate on anything. And no matter how hard you try to forget about it, that one thing seems to occupy most of your attention. You need to know that you're not alone. It's a problem that many people face, and for a lot of different reasons. You or someone in your family might be sick, or you may have financial concerns, for example, and sometimes it can just feel as though life is conspiring to make things harder for you. I know how that feels. How do you combat worry? How do you get peace of mind? Let me tell you what I do. It's not for everyone, and it may not be for you, but I firmly believe that it will work for you if you let it. What do? I pray. What is prayer? Prayer is talking to God. I don't know what your spiritual convictions are, but whether you're a Christian or not, praying does three things. First, in order to engage in it, you have to acknowledge that you need help from someone outside of yourself. You have to admit that you're too weak to face it alone. That requires humility, something that most of us are short on. Many people will tell you that if it's meant to be, then it's up to me. I have to tell you that only works when you have the power to make it happen. And as you know, there's a lot that's outside of your control. To assume that you can do everything is the opposite of humility. The second thing that praying does is that it calms your heart. I don't know how else to express this. When you're worried, that feeling that comes from the core of your being, you may even feel the need to hug your hands to your chest. And that's because worry is something that's inside of you. It makes you feel anxious. But when you pray, those feelings subside. It feels like a great weight has been lifted from you. And that's because you're no longer carrying the burden by yourself. The third thing that prayer does is that it brings you back to your center. Now, what do I mean by that? To be off-center is to be so distracted from what you ought to be doing that you can't think clearly about it. You feel yourself pulled this way and that way by the most trivial things. If you hate doing the dishes, then you might find that you're suddenly compelled to do them. If it's too cold to mow the lawn, then you might find yourself trying to do so with your winter coat on. If you're hungry, then you might find yourself just sitting in a chair, staring at nothing in particular. The reason that these things happen is because your mind is trying to distract itself from worrying. And it doesn't matter if you're doing nothing or doing everything else. It'll stop you from doing what you need to do the most. So I encourage you to pray. Don't approach it with arrogance or with the attitude of, well, I don't believe in God or God can't help me. If you do that, then you'll sabotage your chances of obtaining the peace of mind that you seek. You must believe that you're praying to someone who can help you and who will. If you don't believe this, then you're just going through the motions. Pour out everything that's bothering you, all of it, in prayer. Do this whenever you feel anxious or worried. You don't have to carry the burden of worry or anxiety. Pray about it instead. You'll be amazed by how much it calms your soul. If you found value in this video, then please like it and share it, and subscribe to my channel so that you'll get my weekly videos. And if you'd like more information on how to use psychology to hack your business and your life, then visit my website, psychhacks.com.